when it comes to any SEO aggressive or slow. Like there's 1,000 things that need to be done. There's less of that number that are actually important. I can think of 100 things that we do to check the boxes because they're table stakes. In some cases, I'm like, do we need to do that? But really, the other thing is like talking with your agency or your in-house people, like, is what we're doing going to make the biggest impact? Are we prioritizing the right things? Because with this industry, it is easy to just kind of get into the check the box, like kind of mindset, because there's so much. But like something any firm could do today is like go out and look at their client list. And this is one thing that I tell like potential new clients to do is like, hey, your Google reviews suck or there's not enough. Let's take your whole client list and, let's export that and outreach to each one of them and see if they're willing to leave feedback, right? And I could go in for hours talking about reviews. But, all these things need to be a part of the process, but that might have a bigger impact than going and making sure that you have 6 images on a page or I don't know, just saying something arbitrary and basic there. There was no follow-up question. I agree. Okay. Did you have more?
Well, I was just going to say, value, right? So not just checking off the boxes. I think the difference between agencies or, individuals that are doing SEO that are separate is they're not just checking a box and selling you on one thing. It's about, does their strategy shift or is what they're bringing valuable to what you want as far as the signed case? So you say you want X cases in this type of manner and the problem is this. Have they determined that? Have they determined the goal of what you want to accomplish? Or are they just handing you back a strategy that's just checkboxes? Or does it bring value?
Look at this 300-point checklist.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd. I like stuff like that, but I don't know why I said it in the nerd voice.
So I think value, not checkboxes. So I agree. I think all aspects of those things.